1905, Beirut, Lebanon. You will see the Ottoman Empire take away your privilege and freedom of rights as a Lebanese citizen. You will see your country lose their resources. You will see people around you starve to death. You will hear rumors of an upcoming closure in the borders. You will move to Argentina with some relatives that have been able to flee before you. You will say goodbye to your family. You will never see them again. You will never return to Lebanon. (1919), Rosario, Santa Fe, Argentina. You will find a job with your relatives selling textiles. You will receive news that Lebanon has been blocked. You will hear this and know that your family in Lebanon has died. You will hear of a bigger community of Lebanese people fleeing to Mexico. You will want to move to Mexico for a better job opportunity. Some relatives will move with you, and some others will stay. You will say goodbye to your relatives, and you will never return to Argentina. (1920), Teciutlán, Puebla, Mexico. You will cry when you arrive to Mexico. You will think it was a sunny place. You will think it was a similar place like Lebanon. You will be living in a foggy, cold, and rainy place in the mountains. You will open a grocery store and wake up every morning at 4 a.m. to get the freshest fruits, vegetables, and meat products in the main market. You will get complaints from your Mexican neighbors for grabbing the best products and leaving them only the leftovers. You will receive a visit from a bureaucrat that was sent to close your store. The bureaucrat will tell you to give him a cut in order to keep your store open. You will give the bureaucrat a cut. You will feel ashamed and angry. You will want to move back home. You will realize that it's not a possibility. You will get tired of Mexico. You will start to have mixed feelings for the place in which they accepted you at first, but later offended you. You will find out that Lebanon has been liberated from the Turkish. You will question if you have to go back. You will realize that you have no more direct family over there. You will realize that you are having a better life in Mexico. You will not want to move back. Instead, you will become eager. You will want more. You will hear of a good opportunity in the United States to establish a business. You will say goodbye to your older sons and daughters and move with your partner to the United States. You will never return to Mexico. (1926), Memphis, Tennessee, USA. You will be able to realize your dream. You will live in a sunny place. You will put your own factory of clothing for gentlemen. Your partner will die of cancer 10 years later. You will feel lonely. You will find the USA colder than Mexico. You will decide to move back to Mexico, where your only family resides. You will leave the body of your partner, and you will never return to Tennessee. (1951), Mexico City, Mexico. You will fall back in love with Mexico. You will change your religion from Christian Orthodox to Catholicism. You will start to forget your own language and never teach it to your next generations. You will adopt Spanish as your new language. You will establish a new factory. You will stay in Mexico. You will sell clothes in the factory and travel for the next 40 years inside the country. You will never leave Mexico. In 1994, in Mexico City, you will get tired of Mexico. There will be a Great Depression. You will get tired of the increasing crime. You will get tired of the increasing corruption. You will get tired of the pollution. You will get tired of the noise. You will get tired of the traffic. You will lose your factory, and you will have to move to 8 different houses. You will notice the country changing without you changing. You will want to leave Mexico. In 2006, in Mexico City, you will find a job opportunity in the USA. You will leave Mexico and move to Texas. You will say goodbye to your family, but this time you will not know if you will ever return. (2012), Dallas, Texas, USA. You will be living in the United States for 6 years. You will start your own process of residency. You will be forced to terminate your H-1 visa and apply for an F-1 visa. You will do this to keep yourself legal in the country. You will be allowed to live and study in the United States. You will have to respect the rules like anyone else. You will be forced to pay taxes. You will have to honor the flag, but you will have no permission to work legally. You will later work illegally in secret. You will get a fake ID. You will have a new identity. You will start going to college in order to keep being in the country. You will be filling out paper after paper documentation to keep living in the United States. You will not want to leave the United States. Instead, you will move to Chicago for a better opportunity. You will say goodbye to Texas. You will not know if you will ever go back. (2017), Chicago, Illinois, USA. You will stop working illegally. You will get a better education. You will be pursuing your master's degree. You will have some new opportunities. Some doors will open, some doors will close. You will finish your degree. You will graduate. You will have to terminate your F1 visa. You will have to apply for an OPT status. You will have to find a job that sponsors you with an H1 visa again. You will have to find a job that only wants or needs you because of your special qualities. You will have to fill out more paper documentation. You would worry if that doesn't happen. You will think of other options. You will think of applying for an O1B visa. You will know that perhaps you won't have money to apply for that. You will be denied to apply for DACA. You will perhaps think of working illegally again. You would worry if ICE comes for you. You will start thinking of going back home. You will wonder if Mexico is still your home after 20 years of not being there. You will perhaps forget where to find home. You will perhaps want to keep looking for home. You will want to keep looking for home, pass beyond Mexico, pass beyond Argentina, pass beyond Lebanon, and realize there's no point on going back. You will perhaps notice that you will be able to start from the end. You will notice this has not happened yet. You will end this performance in the present, and you will continue it once you have actually reached the future.